Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Y'all, if you're not watching Salt Lake City, I'm gonna ask you if you have Peacock, DVR, watch last night's episode. Let me say this: Nene Leakes is an icon. There will never be anyone higher than Nene to me. But the person that's next in line is Brown. Brown is that girl. I'm gonna go on out there and say it. Let's get into it. I'm going all over the place, but I need to introduce you to her. This is Brown. She is married to Todd, who is about 30 years older than her. Yes, I know. But Todd is rich, okay? Brown is living her best life. So therefore, she does feel like, let me give some things back. This is her first season on Salt Lake City, right? So she has put together a trip to Palm Springs on a private jet. Last week, her and Heather had got into it. She was on the fence about inviting Heather on a couple's trip. So she invited Heather to come over so they could have a conversation because they've been having some problems. Well, Heather ended up walking out. So Heather is not invited on the trip. Now let's get into it. Okay, we're going to start with these two. The lady in the black is Meredith. Meredith is a jewelry entrepreneur. Lisa is a tequila entrepreneur. Lisa is jealous and she is a hater, right? And anybody that has more, she's going to cling onto them. You're going to see that in here. So as Lisa was on her way to the spot to meet Meredith, she called Heather on the phone. Heather told her that she and Brown had got into it, and basically if she didn't get Brown an apology, Brown was not going to invite her on the trip. Heather didn't need to go on the trip anyway because she don't have no mans, okay? And she feels a certain way about Brown because she feels like, honestly, Heather probably feels like Brown is trying to break up her or get in the middle of her and Lisa's relationship because she wants to please and has no backbone. So then Lisa starts lying. So Lisa has lied on Brown, right? After Heather had said what she said, she was like, yeah, she called me because she wanted to know if it's okay if we could fly on the plane with Whitney and Justin. Because last episode, Justin, Whitney's husband, and John, Lisa's husband, got into a little tussle because Lisa said some stuff about Whitney and Justin did not like that. So Lisa goes on and say that Brown has said all this stuff. After I sat and I thought about it, I didn't like it, blah, blah, blah. Hating and lying. Then this one right here who's jealous that she can't go on the trip. She was like, so are y'all going to be on a private jet? Lisa talking about she going to fly commercial. Okay. So Brown has planned this anniversary trip for her and Todd where they're going to Palm Springs and they're bringing their friends along. Todd is on the phone telling her, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this catty stuff. I don't have time for no arguments. We're going to celebrate. I don't have time for this. Especially from Lisa and John. Yes, I know, honey. I know. We're celebrating our anniversary. I know. That's what she said. So the girls are packing up. Lisa got 1,000 shades. She feels like she deserves an apology. So now we're to the next day, okay? This is Brown and Whitney on the plane. So Brown is like, she already knows, I'm not going to sit you next to Lisa and them because we want to have a good flight. She is already aware. Look who brought their happy behind on the private plane and not commercial. Lisa. First one, hello. And then when she gets on the plane, the first thing she asks, she is so rude. Where's everybody sitting? You going to sit your butt on this plane or get off? But I told y'all, thirsty. Then Brown is so boss with it. Child, when they got off the plane, they had them big black SUVs. Oh, we have a car. Yes. Because, hold on. It was in this moment, and this is another reason Brown is upset. Whitney was talking about Lisa. Brown had her back in her absence. She was like, I don't know her to be that way. I'm not sure about it. But Whitney let Brown know that she don't have no problem with you because she wants to be you. And I concur. So they have landed. They're in the black trucks, and Brown and the people that's in her car on the way to the house, they were talking about the conversation that Brown had with Meredith and Lisa on the plane. And basically, Lisa was taking up for Heather, and Brown is like, I've known Lisa longer. So why is it that she can tell you something and you believe it, but if I tell you, you don't. And I get that. This is Lisa walking into the home. They got about 1 million square feet up here, honey. Brown and Todd is nothing to play with, and they can see it. Meredith in tow. So Lisa, in all of this beautifulness, right? She cannot be outdone. So she asked Meredith, do you want to go to Italy with us, right? She was like, I don't want to be there alone because I don't like the food. You don't like the food? That's what Meredith said. That's what I said while I was watching it. She was like, yeah, it's too fresh. Lisa, shut up. Meanwhile, while Lisa over here lying, talking about the food in Italy is too fresh, Brown is over here getting her anniversary gift. Meanwhile, while Lisa talking about the fresh food in Italy, Brown is over here with a private jeweler trying to pick out an anniversary gift. 170 carat diamond necklace. I think that says 5 million. Or these diamond studs, 20 carats. What is that? 1.4. Meanwhile, in the background, Angie is beating the water because her and Sean had gone outside to play volleyball and the ball. You get it. So the dude in the orange is Seth. That is Meredith's husband. He has bought Meredith a drink. Something is coming. So Seth laid it on Meredith that he's happy to be here. He's happy to make her happy. But he's going to have to leave in the morning because he travels for work. She is devastated. She was like, no, what do you mean? No, you can't go. Because she and Seth have had problems before, and it was about his traveling. They seem to have gotten it together, but now it's back to where it was. She said she doesn't have a problem with him working, but working all the time. He's gone 5 days out of the week, 1 day, and he's back gone again. I don't know how this is going to work. So while Lisa and Meredith is on the other side of the pool, the rest of the guests are on this side of the pool. Todd is on a business call, so that's why he's not here. So Angie said, let me go get some tequila and bring it to everybody and get everybody together. Y'all know how I feel about guys on the show. I love when they come together. So they're coming together. They can learn some stuff from Todd. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. So everybody is out here at the pool, right? Brown, when they talking, they're excited. Then they talk about how they miss Heather. Brown gets up to go to the bathroom. While Brown is at the bathroom, Whitney is saying, like, yeah, I know that Brown was going to invite Heather, but she walked out on her, so that's why she's not here. Because they're talking about how much they miss her. So Lisa's like, that's not really how I got it, right? And then she was like, I miss her. Let's call her. Angie, that's sitting in the blue, she was like, I don't think that's a good idea. You're going to call Heather after the woman who invited you did not invite her? And if anybody had done that to Lisa, Lisa would have been livid. Child, they on the phone with Heather. Heather, we miss you. Turning the phone around so she can see everybody at the pool. Child, then she's still talking. And as she is talking, Brown has come back. And Brown is standing here and sees Heather's face on the phone. And she's like, hold up. This what we doing? Why are we doing this? So now Lisa has got caught on the phone with Heather. Brown is sitting over here like, really? So as they're going back and forth, Brown said, I'm sad Heather's not here either. Without a relationship, she was like, I wanted her to be here, but it didn't work out. I did what I could do, but for whatever reason, you believe her and not me. And that's not cool. And see, another thing is this. Lisa knows some stuff about Brown's daughter's grandparents, and Brown is not cool with that either, nor Todd. So as Brown is reading Lisa her rights, I was waiting for Lisa to go off. This was her disposition the whole time because, like Whitney said, more than likely she wants to be you. She wants to be like you. Lisa doesn't like when somebody has more than her. So at this point, Brown had got up from Lisa and left. She had gone into the house. Whitney came in to check on her. So while she was going back and forth with Whitney, this happened. Ty came in and said, I'm not here for this. I told you, it's either me or them. I'm leaving or they're leaving. So what you want to do? She said, let me talk to them because you're not as kind as I am. Todd didn't have time for it. He marched himself right on outside as John is luxuriating on his property. He said, look, you and your wife going to have to go or y'all going to have to get it together. Child, this is John get up going to find Lisa. He walks in and tells her that Todd said, we got to go if we can't get this thing together. She is in shock. I can't wait to see it next week. Bye, y'all.